I do have a habit of throwing shade at Numi whenever I get the opportunity. I'm not duck. I'm not duck. Fuck. I'm not duck, that's true. I'm also not late. I'm here. Hello? Hello? Hey George. Hey Akira. Hey DeFreak. Hey Chris. Hey Micro. Let me just tweet out. Yeah, I got my words mixed around in my head. I meant to say I'm not late, but then I saw Duck's name and I said I'm not Duck. And like, just, hey Nita, hey David, hey Kai, hey Hyde, hey Neon, Alani, Jerry. Roll call. Let me just do the Twitters, as unfortunate as it is. You're mining in Minecraft. When aren't you, Drino? It's literally all you ever do on the server is fucking mine. Oh, she said my name. Oh my god! I'm gonna tweet about this. I'm ready for the Wactor hate train. I've been working on a Wactor video. Because every time we talk about Wactor, there's always people that are like, what did they do? And I'm like, right, I'm just gonna fake it. I'm gonna make a full fucking documentary video on it. Another face connect ad? Dang. Imagine not having YouTube Premium. It's kind of a skill issue. Oh, hey, Stream Elements. Thank you for showing up. Let us... Hello. It's your boy, me. How are we all? Yeah, well, so I think... hope the movement well, thank you. I've still got boxes ever, but that's more me being lazy than me being, you know, late moving. Oh. Call it Frederick Nidson. I will be talking to some people in the Spanish-speaking community about it because I'm obviously a monolingual idiot. I've said this before, but I only speak one language. Two if you count Scottish as a different language, but... so yeah, I find it hard to kind of get what actually happened a lot of the time across the language barrier, so I've been speaking to some people in that community to get a better representation. Hey Red Goose, how you going? Hey Cheese. Oh. So, yeah, we've got, it's actually been outside of the Wactor stuff this week. Is the music a bit loud, I think? Can never tell. Come on. Oh god. I made it worse. I made it immediately worse. Fuck it, whatever. Scottish is a superior language. I don't know about that one. So, it's actually been a relatively chill week. Outside of maybe 3 minor... Well, Wactor is never really minor, but at this point, Wactor having a drama is more like, ah yes, the floor is made of floor. You know, it's not exactly surprising. Yo, Maker, thank you for the 4 months, man. You speak 3 languages, Spanish isn't one of them. I understand it, can't speak it, perhaps learning Latin for 8 years. Why does everyone except me know like 15 languages, man? What did my school teach me? Fuck all. But yeah, so I've had a good weekend. I was social this weekend. Hey Lopi. Lopi, why are you here? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, annoying my Minecraft server again? I was social this weekend. You can't say skill issue anymore, Lopi. I won a tournament. That makes me a professional gamer. Are you actually playing Minecraft? Are you on the server right now or are you on your own place? She's more in the server than you. Okay, look, I only play it when I'm streaming. She, I guess, can just do whatever the hell she wants. Do not spam the bunny thumbs up emotes. I've won a tournament now, which means I'm technically a professional gamer. Happy 70k. Did we hit 70k? When did that happen? I saw we were at 69k still. Who subscribed when I was at 69k? That's a fucking offense. Oh, we did. That's so sad. She's on the server. Oh god, hide your... I feel uncomfortable. It's sort of like knowing that there's someone living in your attic or something. Like, knowing that Lopi is on the server when I'm not there to watch over, it's making me anxious. Yeah, it is 70k. We hit 70k, hooray! But we're also no longer 69k. So unsubscribe. Do it right now. But yeah, if you weren't there, if you weren't for the Twitch stream, I was playing in Mooney's crab game tournament with like it had Mooney obviously, and then who else was there? There was Freem, there was like Ellie, Kat was there, and a bunch of people that I'd never met before. That I was social. I met people. It was great, and I won, which is the most important thing. Most important, I won. I'm a winner. I'm a big W. I can put professional esports player on my resume now, I think. Let's put the hood up today. Why not? So that was fun. Thank you. I'm very proud of myself. It was the first run too. I only downloaded the game the day before. I'm a gamer. But news time. As per usual, we got to go over the news. So we'll start with like last week we started with like the good stuff, and then I had to awkwardly segue into all the drama. So this week I guess we'll start with the negative shenanigans. Sure, opinion about company-based VTubers like AubreyGX1. Did that ever happen anyway? So they announced this week that they've sent letters out to all the people that they want for that VTuber, and I guess they're moving to like the second stage of interviews or whatever. I think it's okay. I think company VTubers are basically the final like evolution of like corporate VTubers. It's sort of if you have a spectrum of, you know, indie to corpo, I think company VTubers are like right at the end, because they're not just, you know, working for a company, they are essentially the face of a company, which means I'm cynical about the amount of real personality that can come through when you're essentially speaking as the face of an organization. But to be fair, Opera should be okay. Like Opera, for the most part, Opera is like a pretty chill, like, hey guys, we're hip and happening kind of fucking company. So I don't think it'd be too bad. But if I've seen a few VTubers kind of for like more serious and professional. I'm a businessman. I do business, and it's just Crunchyroll Hime is another one I think is fine, because again, it's an anime company, so there's less of that like, oh, you can't talk about, you know, weeb shit. But like if a big company came out with a VTuber, it can be funny. Can you imagine if like fucking McDonald's came out with a VTuber? I mean, Wendy's basically has a VTuber anyway. Yeah, so it's fine. I think it's just the problem is then obviously if a VTuber gets cancelled as a company VTuber, the entire company gets cancelled. So there's actually a few things like you see with like Wendy's with the Twitter thing, when they were like going ham on Twitter and like dunking on everybody. There was a few tweets they had to delete and apologize for because they're still a company. Oh yeah, Tony the Tiger. Whatever happened to him? Does anyone ever remember what happened to that guy? I feel like he came in and just disappeared. Man was taking it back. That poor man. That was not a job I would want. Yeah, the furries came for him in the night. He even said on his like first stream, he was like, you know, I think we've got people in the community that, you know, you like what you like. He was like being very PR about it, and it's like, man, I'm so sorry. What do you do? Like, at what point does your life take a turn and you become Tony the Tiger as a VTuber? They should have, honestly, if you really wanted to sell it, they should have hired a furry and just full fucking, like, committed. They should have full went for it. If you're gonna do it, you gotta full send it. You can't, like, half-ass it. Anyway, as for news, we'll start with the Wactor stuff. How about that? We'll start with Wactor, and then we'll go into like there was a little smidgen of Niji drama this week. Just a touch, just a little bit. I just realized I don't have my activity feed up. That's probably bad. Yeah, there we go. As a treat, just a little drama as a treat. You deserve it, chat. You've been terrible this week. You deserve a bit of drama. So, what was I going to look up? Yeah, so there was a little Niji drama, but again, it was one of those things that's like, it's more speculation and like, there was a source from Not Zion, but it's not the kind of thing I'd put in the short or put in the title because I don't want to like make it bigger than it is, but it is the kind of thing that we can, I guess, discuss. There's a few things like that where like, sometimes I won't put something in the title or the short because I don't want, like, it's not really a story, but I will still talk about it because it's interesting as a jumping off point. Let me just real quick, we'll talk about Wactor first. So, first of all, first things first. We have the dreaded Twitter page. I hate every time I come back to this fucking image. When I'm in therapy in 5 years, this fucking image is gonna come up, man. Every time I see this shit. But yeah, I said earlier, I'm going to be making a full Wactor deep dive video. It's not something I've ever done before, so it's a bit hard for me to like word it and whatnot. But I will hopefully have that out as probably my next video. I don't know when it will be, but I'm working on it. Shows on the doll where Maid-chan hurt you. So, first of all, they have a new a new VTuber debuting. So this is Anya, which.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Yo, Chilla, thank you for the super chat.
Wi-Fi down at camp still, and I don't want to burn data. Anyway, breaking news. You're short.
Thank you for the super chat, Chilla. Good luck at camp. How am I? I'm good, Howard. So, I don't know. I mean, I say I don't know why people keep like signing up for them. Also, right, here's the thing for me, right? Is anyone else really like sus about the amount of fan art new talents for Wactor get, considering how much like it's kind of weird. It happened the same with the what's it called? Ex Rosario? No, that's Rosario Vampire. Ex Rosary, that's the one. But when they first debuted, the guys had like 4 or 5 fan arts made of them, and I was like, they've only got a few thousand followers, and Deus Rosario, yeah, not Rosario Vampire. That's a good fucking anime though. I just really like Inner Mocha. Inner Mocha awakens something in me. I feel like most of you aren't gonna know what I'm talking about. It's kind of a boomer anime. Anyway, it's just one thing. It's suspicious to me just how many immediate pieces of fan art they get, considering how generally like smaller they are and kind of the shit reputation they have. The bus driver, you gotta thank the bus driver. God, I loved this girl when I was watching this anime. Look at this girl. Actually, I probably shouldn't have shown this. Who knows what's on that fucking image? I didn't even check the rest of the... There's deviant art links on this page, Penumbro. That was risky. What is wrong with you? Are you okay? You got a flash of it. I don't know if anything sus showed up, but there you go. If it did, no one tell on me. Just fucking don't tell YouTube, we'll be fine. But yeah, so that was just one thing. There is a strange amount of fan art. But second thing is, so they have a new talent, which I mean, dubious as to whether this talent will ever actually debut, given, you know, Wactor being Wactor, and the boys that were going to debut did not end up debuting. So I don't know if it's likely they'll, you know, she'll actually see the light of day. But the other thing is that 5 talents from Wactor. So thank you, Falter, by the way. So in our Discord we have a news channel, and Falter is like my guy for all of the Wactor stuff. Falter always posts it and he always keeps a good log of it, which I'm very grateful for. So hey Fred, how you going? Love your vids, made me get into VTubers. I don't know whether to be happy about that or whether to apologize, because I'm so sorry for bringing you into this rabbit hole. Is the bot still not working? This is so sad. Oh no, it is. Hooray. But yeah, so 5 talents. So I'm going to mispronounce these so badly. Just ignore it, right? Sezia, Haruma, Yumi Nekomiya, Yagami, Usami Mina, Ayato Ukulele, Ayato Ukulele. They all basically, their Twitters and their accounts and their streaming and whatnot basically stopped. Like they basically stopped existing. Their last post was May 12th, and on its own this wouldn't be like super weird, because there are like there's a talent for Wactor that's on break, quote unquote, that's been gone since like the 1st of March. So going away for this long isn't necessarily bad on its own, but there are 5 VTubers that have all independently for Wactor stopped existing basically since May the 12th. And then there are these accounts. So there's 5 of these accounts, and that in the bio they have like, what does that say in, and what is it? I'll speed up your heart. There you go. They have like 1 out of 5. And then there's 2 out of 5, 3. I think some of them are missing. They don't have it in their bio, but there's like 4 out of 5 and whatnot. So with 5 talents from Wactor sort of disappearing and 5 VTuber accounts opening up at the same time with 1 out of 5 in them, it's kind of assumed that they've just went indie, but we don't quite know. There's not been an official announcement from Wactor. I'm half expecting they're going to fucking dox them again because it's Wactor and they're a piece of shit. So the big thing obviously in this situation, and I'm going to turn on Dark Reader so I don't flashbang you guys. The big thing is obviously, here's Wactor. Here's Wactor's Wikipedia page. Or not the Wikipedia, their VTuber wiki page. And if we scroll down, Wactor is the worst company by far. The video I'm working on, the title is going to be something like, I don't know, the worst VTuber agency doesn't really cover it. It doesn't, like, it's not impactful enough. It doesn't cover the amount of, like I was going to call it, like, the most predatory VTuber agency or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not 100%, but anyway. This is Wactor. This is their thing. So, Vice is one of them. Ayato is one of the new ones that has just left. So is Sezia and Yumi. And there's one more. I can't remember where the last one is. But, so they're basically gone. Wactor, I was going to say the blackest of VTuber companies, but I feel like if you're not in the know about like Japanese culture and what a black company is, the term the blackest VTuber company might give some wrong connotations. The VTuber company from hell is not a bad one actually. But basically all the grey names are ones that are no longer with, basically they graduated. So the legality of the docs is outside of my area of expertise, I'm going to be honest. So this guy's been on hiatus since 1st of March 2023. So it's been like almost 3 months. But then, so you go down and these are all the people that have graduated. Which I think in total, they've had about 30 odd talents, right, ever. Like that's their total overall number of VTubers they've ever had. They've had about 30-ish. Of that, I think there are about 6 that are still, like, after those 5 left, I think there's about 6 left. Basically half. So, before the 5 left, there was about 11. And then 5 left. So, then now there's 6, including the new girl. Including the new girl that's debuting, Anya. So, there's actually 5 currently, like, actually being VTubers for the company. If you reveal employee's location. So the interesting thing about the docs is they didn't reveal the exact address. They revealed, I think it was a Mexican thing, which is like an area code, which as far as I'm familiar with is kind of similar to like a postcode where it gives you a general location. So again, legalities for that. And then you also run into the issue of Wactor is seemingly like Wactor is a Japanese company, right? I think they're officially based in Japan, but the primary demographic and the primary employee base is Spanish speaking, which is like Mexico and like Latin America. But then they're also like they have all these different branches. So you're trying to apply like Mexico law to a company in Japan and whatnot. Supposedly limited to less than 1,000 people, so doxing that with a name gives you our address. Exactly. So we went over that before in the previous ones, and again, this is why I'm kind of making a video about it, because I feel like every time I talk about it, there's always people that are like, what? So what's the story up to this point? And it's like, man, it is like a full fucking Disney villain saga at this point. Like, so much shit has happened. Don't want them clapping you for libel. I don't think they. I feel like they wouldn't be able to get at me. They'd be trying to put a lawsuit against a UK citizen for slander, which in the UK it's not slander if it's true, and also I have high doubts that Wactor is going to be willing to do that. I mean, they're welcome to try. Fucking come at me. I don't know. What are you going to take? It takes like 2 hours to explain it all. Timed it with my brother. Yeah, it's a while. But basically all you need to know is that they're a piece of shit company. They have doxed their previous talents. They have threatened legal action against them. Their contracts seem to be very, like, basically anti-talent. Prevents the talent from, you know, being a VTuber for like a year after they quit the agency. Like, when talents have left, there's like a clause in the contract that if you break contract, you're subject to like a $50,000 fine. Shit like that, right? So, but yeah, so they lost five VTubers. They only had 11 left, including the new girl. I have doubts that the new girl is going to debut. I think this might be like the death, what's it called, a death null? Like a death, like, this might be the end. I'm not entirely sure. Especially because the remaining, some of the remaining talents have been kind of very vaguely posting that death knell. That's the one, not death null. You know what I mean? What the hell is, what the fuck even is a knell? Whatever. So yeah, I have a feeling that we might be, it's kind of why I've waited to make the Wactor video, because I don't want to make it and then like some big shit happens and I'm like, fuck, got to add like a comment. But it feels like we might be seeing the collapse, which is good, because fuck them. Nail is another word for nail. Oh, so like final nail in the coffin. Makes sense. AN, I haven't seen anything weird with AN myself. Nothing that would make me comment on it, at least. Oh, maybe it's not that then. Surprisingly, a lot of people new to VTubing sign with black companies like Wactor. Don't read the contract or look into it and end up in this situation. Yeah, well, the thing is, so many people, like, if you go on like the VTuber subreddit, you love my model. Thank you. I like my model as well. It's a very big head. I look like a piece of onigiri with my hood up. It's great. If you go on like the VTuber subreddit or anywhere with VTubers, there are so many people that are like striving to be a VTuber, right? Like they are grinding, they're looking for any impossible, you know, avenue. So it's not entirely surprising to me that when you have a very competitive sphere and very limited ways for an individual to really make themselves known, that people would turn to, you know, an org. I'm sort of lucky that I kind of lucked out with my content and it picked up in the algorithm and whatnot, but for the vast majority of people, it is rough getting fucking any sort of traction as a VTuber nowadays. The market is so oversaturated. It is like, it's not only saturated, it's super saturated. That's why I gave up on becoming one. It's just, there's just too much. There's too many options. It used to be that, like, if you had one thing, if you could sing, or if you could do one thing, or if you were particularly lewd, or you had a really, really cool model, that was enough to like stand out. Like Fillion, for example, really had her got our audience from being very uniquely entertaining with a 3D model in terms of like flips and breaking shit and shorts and that. Nowadays, there's quite a few 3D VTubers that have a very similar type of content. So it's just not enough to have one sort of, you know, avenue anymore. You kind of just have to get lucky, or you have to know people. You have to know people that are already successful and kind of get raided and make a community around it. But starting up from like pure indie is, Starting as an indie is intimidating. Companies that offer any kind of platform are drawing so many people, no matter how bad the reputation of the core. Exactly. Like, it's just, I'm doing well. I'm doing well because I hit a niche in the algorithm, but it's important to note that I didn't hit a niche as a VTuber. I hit a niche as a VTuber content creator. So I started making videos about VTubers and news about VTubers, which is different from being a VTuber on its own. If you're just striving to be like a normal, like hit go live and streaming VTuber, it is fucking hard. Anyway, I could honestly go on a whole rant about indie VTubing and like making yourself known. And there's a lot of things I see VTubers do that I'm like, even as I am, which I wouldn't consider myself like super knowledgeable about it, but there's things where like I see VTubers doing it and I'm like, God, you need to go about it a different way. Yeah, it's why people sign with Niji and Holo and whatnot. It's because it's like the one track to guaranteed success. If you get into Niji, you're basically set. Even if you end up graduating from Niji, even if you end up getting like terminated or whatever, you're still going to end up with way, way more followers than you did before you signed up. Market of VTubers is oversaturated, but the variety of VTubers aren't really, at least to me. So I actually saw, this is getting off topic again, but I saw a Reddit post on the virtual YouTuber subreddit where someone was like, why are there so few variety of VTubers? There actually isn't. There's like a fuck ton of VTubers. The problem is that the main demographic for VTuber is so samey. Like, people that are into VTubers are so very like similar, I guess, to each other. It's a very similar type of person that watches YouTubers, that variety and differences in content creation don't attract the same kind of... Basically, when you're a VTuber and you make any sort of niche content, you're not just making content in a niche. It's like a Venn diagram, right? You have to attract the portion of people that are interested in that niche and interested in VTubers, because there's a very, very big portion of, like, I don't know what you call them, normies, like people outside the VTuber scene that just will not watch a VTuber. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the VTuber are doing or what they're saying. They see VTuber and they're like, not for me, right? And there's a portion of people in the VTuber scene that are only interested in like their kind of like whatever it is, cute uwu girl, lewd, ASMR, whatever it is, right? They're interested in that and they're not interested in much else. Unique VTubers don't get supported or viewed. Exactly. Like, because you're working in a niche in a niche. It is like the nichest of niches. So you're just not getting, you just don't have as much spread. So it's not that there's not, the Reddit post kind of annoyed me, honestly. It was very entitled. It's like, why aren't VTubers doing something different? Why are they all the same? And it's like, bro, they're not. It's just that the ones that are doing stuff different don't get rewarded for it. You can shit out all you want over new VTubers coming out doing exactly the same kind of voice and acting as previous successful VTubers, but they do it because it fucking works. Or you see them because they're similar to other VTubers and that's what gets pushed viewers-wise. It's not like... What constitutes as unique in your opinion? Things like, okay, so for example, a niche sort of content creation would be a VTuber that focused entirely on like a specific type of game, like 4K strategy games, right? Let's say a VTuber that entirely, they were super, super good at like Stellaris, Civ, whatever, and they were entirely focused on that. Now, a streamer that's entirely focused on that has a niche, but that niche is when someone wants to consume 4X content, they will go to them. A VTuber, you are hitting the portion of people in the VTuber community that are also really interested in 4X games and would be interested in watching content about it. It's like, it's such a small viewer base to pull from that in reality, you're probably going to get more success going for a more mainstream avenue like ASMR or whatever. I have a few friends who are fitness VTubers. They had very interesting model stream setups, but the niche was so weird that they never hit more than 10 viewers at a time. It's just the unfortunate reality. You can't really blame, it's not their fault for doing it. It's not people's fault for not watching it, but it's like, you can't, if the viewer base and market isn't there, there's not much you can do. Penumbra's in a niche for being a VTuber news source. There's a few, but not many. Like, that's the niche I hit. I hit VTuber news as my niche. And even in that niche, there are other VTubers out there that get like less attention because even that niche now is kind of saturated. I've got the shorts niche. That's kind of what I hit. I think my news shorts tend to be generally the most viewed, just because, I don't know, I was in there first. I don't think they're particularly good. I just think I hit it first before anyone else really tried to, you know, go ham on it. And I think False and Kyo kind of have you know, they have the biggest long form like video, almost daily or like every few days videos on news. But it's like, it is hard to make a name for yourself. It is exceptionally hard. Especially because like the niche you might pick might not be what you're interested in. Yet Raelus has the lore shorts in lockdown. There is no fitness VTuber yet. There are fitness VTubers. There are a bunch of fitness VTubers, except most fitness VTubers that start out that way end up gravitating towards more general streaming VTubers because that's again what works. Even like, I know we're getting on a bit of a tangent, we're going on a bit of a side tangent here about the general VTubing community, but Buff, and I think, wasn't Ellie's like a yoga instructor, isn't she? If you watch like established streamers, right? I'm talking like big VTubers, when they play a game that is not, when they stop just chatting and they play a game that is outside of what they normally do, they still lose viewers, right? Which is important to know. Like, even people with like an established viewer base and fan base will lose viewers the moment they go outside of that niche that they exist in. Viewers are very, I don't know what you call it, capricious. They tend to, like, you gotta remember, in this, it's not even just a VTuber thing now, right? Right now, when you're watching me, let's get meta for a minute. On your sidebar, there are like 10 well-edited, interesting videos that you could click on at any moment. So if at any moment I start boring you and you're like, I don't care about this news topic, I don't care about whatever's fucking going on, you'll just click away. It doesn't mean it's not like you hate me or you're like, fuck man, I hate that guy. It's just, I do the same thing when I'm watching streams. I'll watch a stream and then something will pop up and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Now, it's like, we're all fucking like, we all have ADHD or some shit because we have so much content thrown at us every single day, right? So as a streamer, like, look at my Twitch. Yeah, my Twitch gets way less viewers than this because people that follow me don't follow me because they want to see me play video games, which is fair. I don't really care. My Twitch is a side thing. I do that for fun because I like talking to you guys. It's not my main focus. But it's hard, especially if that is your main focus. If your main focus is trying to keep an audience there for you, for just chatting or for, you know, games or whatever, it's hard. Yeah, it's not ADHD. It was maybe a hyperbole, but it's just, you get so much content thrown at you that it's very hard to maintain someone's attention. It's also why YouTube views, holy shit, we're going way off tangent, but YouTube views fluctuate way more than Twitch views, man. Like, dear God, YouTube views you can hit a peak, right? I've hit peaks sometimes if I'm covering a particularly like dramatic subject and people are like, yeah, it's a Niji drama, go, go, go. I've hit peaks like 4 or 5 times higher than I've ever hit before. And I've hit troughs that are like half or third as much as I normally get because it's all thumbnail and interest and whether people click, whereas Twitch has a far more consistent like baseline, I've found. It's just, so if you're a new VTuber and you're like trying to start up, just from Niji drama, well, it's easy for me to see, right, why news content creators fall into the sort of opinion or whatever you want to call it, mindset of clickbaiting. Because it is, like, yeah, it's not great when you go 1 week and you're getting 3 times as many views as you got the previous, just because more interesting shit happened that week. Now, me, I hate clickbaiting. I don't want to mislead people. That's my always take. I don't want you clicking into my stream thinking I'm going to be talking about one thing and then seeing me talking about another and being like, fuck this guy. So I tend to just put whatever I'm actually talking about in the title. But I 100% get why, you know, False says agency VTuber graduates in his titles rather than specifically what it is, because, you know, after a certain point you get drawn into the numbers. Numbers, man. They fuck everyone in the end. YouTube is also is much harder to know when someone's streaming. I get notifications. Do you guys, okay, here, do you guys get this where, like, sometimes you get a notification for someone going live that you've never watched. You've never even heard of them. Clicked on stream expecting to use SMH. No, actually, this is clearly something else. Yeah, I'm on a side tangent about a side tangent. But I don't want to clickbait people, you know. I don't want people to come and thinking I'm talking about Niji drama and then I'm not talking about it, you know. I'll see you later, Red Ghost. Someone like Rin got really popular. She was saying, I wish it could have happened to her that way. I wouldn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. That whole like algorithm boom of like amazing popularity would absolutely make me insane. Bro, like a gradual growth is way better, at least for your, like, at least in my opinion, for like your mental, like the shorts audience is fickle. We have first-hand experience. Lopi fucking gamed the algorithm. Funny bunny girl. Pink. It's very, very scary. Exactly. Like, mentally, I've had, like, even as someone who grew slower, right? And I say slower relatively because I'm still pretty fast compared to a lot of people. As someone who grew slower, even with that slower growth, the weeks where now was like dipping or peaking or whatever, it still kind of fucks with you a little bit because you wonder if you're doing something wrong. But if you just hit like a boom where you're getting like 1 million views a day, you're never going to maintain that. It's just not realistic. Nobody does. Even Ren, even the big people, they don't maintain that peak. It just doesn't happen. It's nothing to do with them. It's not a mistake on their part. It's just the way the shorts algorithm works. But even knowing that, if when it starts to happen, it would fuck with your head, man. I don't know if I could deal with that mentally. I'd be like, ah, fuck. I'm quitting. Goodbye. Hey, Payson. Oh. 3 to 4 shorts got 1 million plus views. Again, I think that's like a perfect example, right? The melody short. I don't think the melody short is any better than my other shorts. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't think that short is of any higher quality than any other short I've made. But that short is at 2 million views, whereas like other shorts from VShojo, like Vebe or Zen or whatever, at like a few 100K, which is still awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Those numbers are nuts to me still. But like, I don't think there's a quality difference there. It was just the shorts algorithm being weird, right? But if you get hyper focused on it and you're like, oh my God, I must have done something wrong. I must have done something wrong. I got, you know, 1/10 of the views. You're gonna fucking drive yourself nuts. The thumbnail lottery. That's the thing, right? You can't make thumbnails for your shorts anymore. You used to be able to decide what frame you wanted your shorts like to be, right? You can't do that anymore. You can't, the YouTube just decides and you can't change it. So you can't even like, oh yeah, I guess having, I didn't even know who she was when I made that short, by the way. The accent helps. I don't know. I feel like some people don't fucking understand me. What's her name from MXR Plays? I cannot fucking remember. Yeah, Fantastic P. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you. I did not know who she was before I made that short. I made that short. Yeah, Genie, that's the one. I didn't know. It wasn't me being like, oh, who is, like, I was making the short about Melody and that was a funny clip. But I guess you're 100% right. Having her in the thumbnail probably is like one of the big reasons, because she's actually, if you go to the comments of the short, and let's ignore the audio because this is back when I had my shitty mic, like, so many of the comments are like, oh my God, that's Genie. Oh my God. And I'm like, who? Hello? But yeah. It's like a little thought side of growing from shorts is that you also have much smaller time window to make an impression. It can't push you into character traits that when it's supposed to be so big. It's like clips, but more. Well, it can push you into character traits that when it's supposed to be so big. That's true as well. And also shorts. The shorts. I always think of YouTube as like, you basically have. Love the weekly video upload to videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I like that some people, I get comments on like TikTok and stuff where people are like, hey, thanks. I appreciate the work. And I'm like, that's, you know, amongst the 10 comment chains talking about the latest Niji drama, the one person that's like, hey, thank you. I'm like, thank you too. I always think of content. There's like 3 types of content on YouTube. You have short form shorts, you have long form videos, and then you have live streams. And the conversion from one to the other is like, you're always going to lose a shit ton of people. So short content into long form is a terrible conversion rate. Short form into live streams is god awful. Like, comparatively speaking. The views you get on shorts do not translate well into the views you get on live streams, whereas the views you get on long form translate a lot better. It's just the nature. So getting big on shorts sounds good in principle. You're like, oh my god, I can get 1 million views. That's insane. But like, you know, short form equals shorts, long form equals longs, live stream equals leams. Yes, let's start calling them leams. You're doing pretty well. I am doing pretty well. I'm doing like, I mean, I'm proud of like my channel. I like how far the community I've built. I think it's cool. But for comparison, right? When you look at VTubers that only do live streams, they grow slower, but their live stream viewership is more consistent with their subscriber count. Whereas when you get popular in shorts, you tend to have way less relative viewers, right? It's the nature. When people subscribe, I guess the core of it, I guess before we move on, we've been talking about this for way too long. I have a lot of thoughts. It's kind of why I talked about starting a podcast, because I just have so many thoughts about like the VTuber community that I like need to get out, and I feel like it interrupts the news streams a bit too much. And I'd like to just have another place I can dump my brain. Okay, to lock you in a popcorn vending machine for VTuber background, go for it. Do what you want. Anyone is welcome to do whatever the hell they want with my model or my voice or whatever. As long as you don't make me say something like fucking atrocious with AI, I don't care. Generic white guy podcast, hell yeah. Look, yeah, I'm a 20-something white guy. I need to have a podcast where I spout the most lukewarm opinions. It's like a rite of fucking passage. Oh, he's asking Lopi. Oh, I'm so sad. I want to be in a popcorn machine. It's so rude. I can't believe you do that to me. Wow. Wow. Even on my own stream, I'm second best. Should have been born as a girl. Nah, I don't want to be. I'm not being second choice, man. I'm not the sloppy seconds. Fuck off. It's either me or no one. Yeah, you're allergic to popcorn. Yeah, don't put me in the jar. Going to that game show? Yeah, I think so. I'm not entirely sure how much I can talk about it. I didn't even know it was announced, but yes, I have agreed. Pen is my enemy rival, he's my nemesis. I'm not allergic anymore, I've decided. Not how it works. I don't know quite what the roster is like. I've been told like I might come in if other people don't. I'm not entirely sure though. But yeah, hopefully. Lopi told us. Lopi, are you leaking? Are you leaking things? I can't believe you do this. I joked about it in the Minecraft server. Yeah, because apparently you can't make it or something. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, is that true? I thought you can... Never mind. We should probably discuss this in DMs. Instead of public fucking stream chat. The mole was found. It's always Lopi. Minecraft server leaks. Yeah, my Minecraft server is now officially a War Thunder game. I think it's fine. I don't mention collabs until like someone else mentions it, because then I you know, I'm terrible at reading the room. Should we move on? We've discussed one fucking topic and it's been 45 minutes because I went on a side tangent. I like that I can still see I don't know why I make noises with my mouth randomly. I think it's my beatboxer phase coming back to me. Do any of you guys have that? I think that's like a teenage boy thing. You either go through like your wannabe rapper phase, or you go through like your, I'm going to be a beatboxer. I watch So Close to Toast. No, I didn't. I wasn't a nerd. Shut up, Drano. Yeah, you are. You play Minecraft. Not me. No. Don't fucking lie to me. You also didn't finish. What was my side tangent about? I forgot. Look, I've forgotten. You guys are embarrassing me. I mean, to be fair, it was when I was like 14. I was like... Although I ran into a guy at my uni when I was doing my master's degree who was like... He kept beatboxing everywhere I went, and I was like, bro, the time for beatboxing was 12 years old. What's the best way to debut in terms of announcement? Twitter? Could use some pointers from Mo. I didn't really gas up my debut too much. I tweeted about it and I made the YouTube stream schedule, whatever it's called, the waiting room early, but that was about it. So the Niji thing. Should we talk about the Niji thing? I just tweeted a silhouette of me being short. Feed the drama machine. Okay, so yeah, Nijisanji, and no, again. So the reason I didn't talk about this, I said this earlier, but like it's not a super substantiated thing. I saw it only in the false ID. Also, okay. Have any of you guys actually? I probably can't show you that. I'll get copyright struck again. Fuck! I hate YouTube. A Yu-Gi-Oh! GX clip just popped up in my fucking recommended, and it's, oh my god, I love it so much. Oh fuck it, who cares? I don't need ads. Who needs ads? What the fuck is culturally insensitive Captain America? Never mind, let's not click on that one. This fucking voice actor from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. They gave the mammoth. They gave him the Arnold fucking voice. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I've been rewatching the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX anime for some reason. Anyway, what was I doing? They gave all of the Crystal Beasts like voice actor like celebrity voices, and so there's like Nicolas Cage, there's a bunch of them. It's fucking funny as shit. Anyway, I saw the false. I need to like get my brain focused, man. I swear to God, I see like this is what I was talking about, you know, about, I'll see you later, Nita. You know, when I was talking about how viewers are capricious, I'm the same. I see a funny thumbnail and I'm like, ooh, fun. Mammoth Arnold. Like actually, no, just impersonation. So it's the voice actor for Goku, by the way, doing that voice. I just want to point that out. Goku's actual English voice actor is doing that. No. It's that anime's from like 2007. AI at that point was like Skynet. Let me see. Capricious doesn't mean asshole. Capricious just means you change your mood really quickly. Was it this one? God, I should have had this tabbed. Basically, if you know about YouTube, right? YouTubers, when they hit 100k, tend to get a 100k play button, right? It's like a silver thing. You probably know it because a lot of YouTubers take a picture of themselves, and the meme is that the reflection of the silver play button sometimes like doxes VTubers, so a lot of VTubers put like a PNG of themselves in it, which is kind of funny. Is this what fucking it was? I saw it in the false video. Oh yeah, here it is. So false goes into it again. If you want like a well thought out reasoned explanation, false is probably better than me. But essentially, Sayu. So this is Sayu. Sayu is not Zion, and someone asked not Zion if Niji members got their play buttons, and I'm shamelessly stealing False's content. Thank you, False.
I don't believe anyone there gets to keep or receive play buttons because it is the company's.
So she kind of goes on, I guess. You can go watch him, but. And then I'm just doing it so I don't have to find these tweets myself because I didn't keep them tabbed. People pointed out that there were pictures from previous live members, like Slane, of the play buttons, right? And so people were like, okay, they obviously are getting the play buttons, except there's Slane's picture, and then there's Petra's picture, there's Ike's picture, there's one of the JP members' picture, and people kept pointing out that like, it looks like all the pictures are taken on the same damn table. And it's like, unless every Niji member has, you know, excellent, I know you are here, fuck. Unless every Niji member conveniently has the same white tape. Again, the reason I didn't include it is because this is very much like, oh, Niji L, Niji L. It's not like a confirmed thing. Like, it's not a confirmed, it's like a speculation thing. We're literally Sherlocking this shit, like, oh my god, the clues, Watson, what do they mean? So I didn't gas it up too much because I don't fucking know. But also I don't think that those kind of, I don't think those ceilings are generally found in homes, the fucking tiled ones. Mista did talk about it. False also pulls that clip up, I'm pretty sure. But Mista basically says that he's playing Needy Streamer, and the Needy Streamer got the play button, and I love my house tiles. You can order a second. I know you can order a second one. Yeah, typically they're found in offices and schools, but it could also be like an American thing. I don't know. Americans have weird things. Americans might have house tiled roofs. Fuck if I know. They're normally the ones that you can push up though. Like in offices you can push them up and enter the crawl space. But basically Mr. says his is still in the mail, even though at this point he was at like a million whatever subs. But he did say it was in the mail, which doesn't mean he never got it. It just means it maybe wasn't delivered. Whether you believe that or not is up to you. Again, the reason I didn't talk about it in the short is because it's a very lukewarm, like, eh. At this point, I feel like people are so thirsty for Niji drama that they're like, I don't want to jump on that bandwagon and be like, yeah, Niji L, fuck him. Is why I didn't mention Akane. That's the most Scottish way to say that name. Is Akane? Oh, you can't push your granny off a bus. Push. Oh, you can't push your granny off a bus. Oh, you can't push your granny because she's your mommy's mommy. Oh, you can't push your granny off a bus. Sorry. I love this. It's a classic Scottish song. Akane graduated from Niji JP, and Niji JP, it wasn't like a drama thing, she just graduated for family reasons, but I knew if I included it in the short, people would be like, oh my god, Niji L? What the fuck is that? I don't know, man. You never heard that song? I think that might be a Scottish song. You can't push your granny off a bus. It's a Scottish song. It's great. It feels like it's going through a mass character assassination in VTuber groups right now. People are finding any crumbs they could do to shit talking a company, even if it's random blow to your shit. Exactly. I think at this point, you're kind of kicking a dead horse. Like, the big drama was big drama and we should pay attention to it. I don't really want to overblow stuff like this just because then I feel like it lessens the impact of the bigger stuff. You've never heard that? I think it's a Scottish thing. The tune is from something else. I can't remember what it is. I'm a brilliant singer though. God, I should do song covers. I literally cannot carry a tune if it was in a fucking backpack. Anyway, yeah. So there was that. It's not really significant drama, but it is there. I have some song recommendations. I should do sea shanties. I have the accent for it. That's about it though. Scottish and sea shanties do go pretty well together, but that's about it. Young gravy. I don't normally age my gravy, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like my gravy normal aged. Do the Wellerman, yeah. What the fuck is young gravy? Put your sea shanties. I may do a sea shanty cover. I'll upload it as an ironic shitpost. Young Gravy Dr. Pepper, Strawberries and Creamin', animated lyric video. I don't know if I want to know what that means. If I don't do True 500 Miles. You have to do it drunk. I have to drink like 50 whiskeys and sing 500 miles. I only accept sincere shitposts. Anyway. Buckfast. Ooh. Young Gravy is the original artist behind Oops. His best friend is... Oh, is he? I see. So you're a fan of that circle of people. I only know Oops from you, Lopi. I'm going to be honest with you. I should play Assassin's Creed 4 and then just get to the sea shanties bit on the boat and then just sing them myself. There's a fucking stream. What else? Oh yeah, the Lazarlight song. There's not a video for it up. But there is, so you have to either listen to it on like a streaming platform or here, which I'm obviously not going to play it because Nijisanji will bonk my brain. Yeah, hey Dodge, how you going? You should be playing I See London from Lopi on repeat. It's a fucking banger song. Anyway, Light Me Up is good. The thing that, again, every time something happens with Niji, people are looking for Niji drama. Finana, it was Finana said that they basically had to fight Niji multiple times to get this song going. So people were like, my god, Niji L. Which, yeah, at this point it does seem like Niji is like constant, like every time, oh, was it Pomu? Sorry, I honestly, I watched the clip yesterday, the day before, and I already can't remember, my memory's fucked. Anyway, I keep saying anyway and then not getting to the fucking point. It does seem at this point like every time a Niji talent comes out with something, they're like, I had to fight management, I had to fight. There's got to be like a fucking boxing ring in the Niji headquarters or something. It was Pomu? Yeah. So, it's a good fucking song. 10 out of 10, would recommend. All of the Lazarlight songs just make you want to fucking dance, I swear. Hashtag corpo things. Is that the last Niji news? Is there any other Niji news? Lazarlight. Akane's graduation. The play buttons. I think that's everything. Dance stream went, I cannot dance. I've never actually tried to dance. I've never done it. I've never been out to clubs or anything. So I've never had to dance. They're not even shooting themselves. I think their foot is gone. They shot their foot off. Diamond City Lights is such a good fucking song. The best part of Diamond City Lights is the fucking chant. Have you guys seen the fan animations of like Luca's the Diamond City Lights chants? That bit in the middle. So fine, but tiger, tiger. So good. It's so good. So I guess we could do I was going to say VShojo stuff, but I guess Silvervale technically isn't VShojo stuff anymore. So obviously I put it in the thumbnail. Zentreya had her 2.0 debut, which again, I saw people talking about this in pre-chat. Hey Sarah, people were like, is it 2.0? Isn't she already had a 2.0? I think it's her 2.0 2D model, but at this point, yeah, it's like we're in like version 5.0, but Zen's models are always so fucking cool. They're always so fucking like expressive. I think this was done by Uni did the art. Android Zen 2.0. Yeah, that makes more sense. It is a 2D model as well, as opposed to the 3D. Yeah, so Uni did the art. I think Iron Vertex did the rigging. I think most of VShojo's models are rigged by Iron Vertex. I think they're generally considered the best riggers in the scene. Kind of, they're like actually like almost like a professional company. So yeah, I'm not entirely surprised. A lot of the big VTubers you probably know are rigged by Iron Vertex and drawn by Uni. Like, Uni has drawn so many of the top biggest fucking VTuber models, I swear to God. Yeah, there's a she brings up the credits at some point, but I remember because The Zen in the thumbnail actually cropped from the fucking credits page when she was standing in front of it. Where the fuck is it? So she's still showing off her model. Nope, she's playing a game. I can't find it. But yeah, it was also her birthday as well. So. Pog? Zen Pog? So dream model career for large indies right now? Yeah, I mean, a bit out of reach for most indies, I would say. Or still are big. I think like the cost of their commissions, and also I don't think they've opened commissions in like. Here's the credits. So here's all the Iron Vertex. One of the because Iron Vertex has a bunch of different. I think they call them blacksmiths. They have a bunch of them. Mary is done the script. Uni obviously did the illustrator. But yeah, Iron Vertex, man, is the GOAT for mod. Very out of reach. They don't have open commission contacts. It has to be done through management. Yeah, you have to basically. I think you have to kind of know them or know someone who knows them. Also, the cost of commissioning Iron Vertex, I have to imagine, is through the fucking ceiling. I think I wouldn't be surprised if it was like fucking $4 or $5 grand at least just for the rig, not even for the art and the rig, just the rig alone. So, not something for. I've actually seen new VTubers debut with Iron Vertex models, and I'm like, how? What? You just dropped like $6 grand on a model? You're not even debuted. You're not even streamed before. You just, dang, okay. Full body rig from Brian is on like the 7 to 8k price line. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. A full, if we're talking illustration and rigging, an Iron Vertex model is probably upwards of 10k altogether. Mary probably catatonic because his lore has to be work for VShojo. Yeah, well, I think Mary likes writing anyway. I think it's like it's his passion really above everything else is writing stories. So, and every writer knows that at some point you're gonna have to retcon some shit. It's weird that Iron Vertex is really good, but you can get some, like, there are some fucking insanely talented riggers out there now, especially as VTubing has become more popular. So, I want to commission like a full grown big boy model, again, just so people stop calling me fucking short. And the hardest thing is honestly just finding people. A lot of the artists that I see are like Japanese, and I'm like, I have enough trouble talking to English speaking people, never mind trying to talk through a language barrier. So be sanitized with so-called short. Yeah, I know. I may at some point. Maybe I'll do like a what do they call it on YouTube? It's like a donathon or something, or a subathon, whatever. For it. Can't even reach the countertop. I can. I'm tall, bro. I raided into Truck Chan's stream after Twitch the other day, and Lopi called me short, and she's like, "Oh, it's okay. You're probably still a little taller than us, and we're like 4'10". And I'm like, "I'm not short. I'm not actually short. I'm a big, strong boy. I eat my gummy vitamins." Cherry from V-Reverie rigged on model. It's honestly at this point, it may honestly be cheaper to get a class on rigging and make your own model, given the expenses of rigging. But yeah, I've heard a lot of VTubers that debut nowadays are also really, really good riggers or artists. I don't have much. I have no fucking skills, man. Every day I wish I'd went to fucking uni for something more applicable, like a language or an art, instead of what I did, because fuck me, man. Puny number. Shut up. Open Splendor can't make a cube. Rika is rigged the Opera GX model. The head has 170 degrees of rotation. Is that? Oh, that no, bro. When you said 170 degrees, I thought you meant like 170 all the way back, like all the way around the other side, which isn't.
Fuck you.
Yo, Domo, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, man. True, imagined. Oh fuck! I didn't fix it. Oh, I didn't fix the fucking alerts. Okay, just ignore that. It's fine.
Fuck you.
Imagine doing cancer research. Bro, is legit not helped me at all.
Penumbra, fuck you.
I really need to get on that. I think I could probably fix it. Hang on. If I bring up stream elements, hang on. Okay, it's probably actually pretty simple.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Just bear with it. Fuck it, I'll do it. Someone, Micro, are you still here? Can you DM me after stream and remind me to fix the alerts?
Penumbra, fuck you.
You like it this way? I do not want to go into another fucking rabbit hole of this shit, okay? Anyway, news. That's what we're here for. Oh yeah, Silver also joined Mythic. That was kind of what I was saying earlier about her not, it's not technically VShojo news anymore. Also, I am on the TikTok for this week's short. I put like the Nijisanji and Hololive and whatnot as the tags, and then I realized after I posted it, I was like, oh shit, I didn't actually talk about them this week. Which is, to be fair, if you've seen TikTok, people just use every fucking tag. I saw like a TV show clip the other day with anime as its tag, and I was like, I don't know about that one. Currently in economics, so I can land a nice job, so I can afford more throwaway money. Honestly, like, I chose the worst fucking degree, man. Don't get a physics degree. It's fucking useless. It doesn't give you skills to pursue an artistic career. It also doesn't, like, land you a nice job. It is... The only thing you can do is do research on cancer, which, sure, it's a noble pursuit. Fucking useless, though. Absolutely dog shit for pay and reliability. But yeah, Silver joined Mythic, which is cool. Everyone has joined Mythic. At this point, Mythic is going to take over the world. Yeah, every other science career kind of bodies you. It is what it is. It'd be like that sometime. It's not even like a fun thing I can turn into a stream where like, oh, it's a fun... There's no such thing as a fun physics stream. Anyway. Physics, fuck me. God damn it, fuck. My brain. Sometimes I think my brain has legitimate like short circuits where like the wires cross and the wrong thing goes in the wrong end. Can't wait for the Mythic lore videos to release. Holy shit. This is the VTuber cinematic universe, I swear. If they ever start doing lore videos, it's going to be so fucking expensive. But yeah, at this point, there's so many VTubers in Mythic. It's easier to define how many VTubers aren't in Mythic. What else? We did that. Didn't do that. So this was interesting. Mythic lore videos narrated by Asmin and Soda. Oh, there was a Holo guy. I guess we could do it. There's no other Hololive news, so we can do that as well. Let's do this thing first. So, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Cometa. Henya's thing is quantum physics, isn't it? I don't know if she's actually like, if she actually knows quantum. There's like a few VTubers out there that have quantum physics in their like, design. I don't actually know how many of them are like physics people. It is in the title. I put it in the title because I thought I was going to talk about it in the short, and then I forgot to mention it in the short, and I was like, ah, fuck. Oh god. So, Comet is a virtual live corp. I feel like there's like a million of these now. I can't keep up with them all. Mainly because it's in the Philippines, which is surprisingly not where I live. Don't know what would give it away. Just slap quantum physics and stuff you don't understand. It's fixed. Bro, watching movies, man, when you know physics is fucking fun, maybe that's something we could do. We could watch like Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai and like critique the physics in it, because that fucking show, that Bunny Girl show, so much bullshit. So much insane amounts of bullshit with regards to quantum physics. Like, a girl turns into, like, generates a twin of herself, and they start talking about, like, quantum teleporting. It's like, that's not what that is. That's not how that works. You can't just... Henya's formula is one of Feynman's equation. I think Henya's formula is the oh, what's it called? The something model. It's in like quantum field theory. The standard model, that's the one. Sorry. Something to do that. But to be fair, Henya's that equation on Henya's thing is above like, I'm not even good enough for that. That is like, that equation, I recognize part of it, like I recognize Schrodinger's wave equation and some of the, like there was a few other things in it like I recognized, but I was above even my, like, my pay grade for physics, man. But yeah, so Comet is another like Filipino VTuber agency. So what happened was a few weeks ago, I think 10th, 11th of May. Actually, maybe before that, I can't remember. But their kind of flagship VTuber, Elaine, graduated, I think for health reasons. And they basically, what happened was she graduated and it was all good. We'd like to clarify that having a new talent taking on the role of Comet's flagship VTuber was Elaine's choice. It was her decision to ensure that it'd be a VTuber to carry Comet's branding and vision. We respect Elaine's wishes. So rather than normally when a VTuber graduates, obviously the model and the name is, I've got the hiccups, is like basically tossed aside, right? So they decided, apparently at Elaine's wishes, to retain the model and basically cast someone else in the role. This talent will carry the legacy of Comet's flagship VTuber. We'd like to make it clear that she'll be a separate personality. Well, it'd be very hard for her to be the same. To make a distinction, we'll be using a different name and a modified design for her model. Following community feedback, we amend the decision to private unless Elaine stream content. These videos will now continue to be available for everyone's review. I don't know why I don't know why companies do that anyway. It's just, one, for the company, it's just free ad revenue, and two, it's just, why would you delete content? I don't get it. But yeah, apparently Comet doesn't have the resources to really get a whole new model for one person graduating, which I get, and apparently the person behind it wanted them to recast the model so someone else could be Elaine, but then the fans were like, not the fans, some of the fans were like, it's disrespectful to her legacy, it's insulting, it's blah 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 blah, blah. And so Elaine herself actually had to come back. She made a Twitter voice message here just to confirm that she was the one actually using the account. And she's obviously not happy because her graduation has sort of been turned into this big fuck you, no fuck you contest between people arguing all the time, which it's not what you want. But it does raise an interesting question, which is why I kind of bring it up. It's dumb that people are fighting over it. Like, if the talent is cool with it and the agency is cool with it and the person like stepping into the role is cool with it, then what's the fucking issue? I don't understand. But so typically with like Niji and Holo and whatnot, maybe profiting off of VTuber post-graduation against the contract terms. I guess it depends on if the VTuber themselves is cool with it again though. It's ad revenue that you would owe to cut to a former employee to avoid them coming back for back pay. I guess so. It depends on whether, if it's a termination, I get. But if the VTuber is leaving on good terms, I don't get why they couldn't just establish, you know. I guess it is kind of a risk, right? Because then the person that made the content is out and about, and if they do some dodgy shit, then it reflects bad on you. But it's always been weird to me that, like, if you can leave on good terms, you can amend it and be like, hey, it's cool for you to keep it up, you know? But I guess it does depend on a case-to-case basis. Yeah, the VTuber would have to obviously sign away their rights. But it is interesting to think of, like, less so the privating of past content, but more so the model. Because it's kind of an established thing, right? Like, if a VTuber graduates, the model goes with them. It is kind of a waste, though, sometimes. Like, I remember with Zion, one of the things that when she graduated that I was thinking about was, like, Zion's model was really fucking cool. Like, her design is really cool. And it's kind of sad that you know, it's just gone now. Like, image rights probably remain with the agency. I think the image rights always remain with the agency. That's why Nijisanji's merch thing is like allowed, because they own the rights, you know. The R18 was S tier. I actually don't look up load shit about VTubers. It's always weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've stumbled across a few dojins of VTubers that I watch. It's always just weird to me. I'm like, I don't want to read that. I ain't a bit. It's just, it's like, it's a bit, it's a step in a weird direction that I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go into that, man. The issue with someone else stepping into the like the content of another VTuber with their model is that I feel like they're always going to be compared to the past, you know, person, which would be hard. Like Rule 34, yeah. I feel like they're always going to be like trying to live up to the old VTuber and like compare themselves to it. And I feel like as someone stepping into a role, it's hard enough knowing that people are going to watch you. It'd be fucking hard as shit to step into a pre-established VTuber's role and try and, like, what if you, I know they'll probably interview for people as similar as possible, but like, knowing that you're going to be constantly compared to someone else is gotta fucking suck, man. I think it goes back to Kizunai when people thought our company was going to recast her and were mad when she had clones for a while. Yeah, I mean, there is a fans typically don't like it when you recast it because fans have a connection to the VTuber, and kind of having someone else step into the shoes is, you know, yeah. That was what I was thinking when they said they were making all past content private. I was like, if you're recasting the VTuber, it makes sense because then people that discover the new talent will, you know, not be able, like, they won't have any preconceived notions. It will just be them. Whereas if you have old content and new content under different people, there's always the possibility that people are going to go back and look for the first, you know, the debut stream and then be like, oh wait, this is a different person. But it's a uniquely VTuber issue, isn't it? It's always the thing with VTubers is that technically you aren't the streamer. Technically you're piloting the streamer, which is your model. And if you're part of an agency, someone owns that. It's just, it's something that I think we're going to see a lot more issues with as VTubing becomes more and more corporate. We are seeing issues recently with it, but especially with people signing off rights to their IP, like their original design, and then agencies basically yeeting it into the afterlife. Yeah, you have to announce it. Don't just try and fucking, you don't want to just try and like, don't go to my Twitter homepage. What's wrong with you, Penumbral? Holy shit, that was risky. Whew. You don't want to just try and sneak that shit by. It's never going to fly. Oh, that was a rhyme. I can do it on a dime. Hey. Call me Eminem. Guess Zentreya is actually just a tiny gecko in a robotic body. I'd pay to see. Someone should make a face tracker that can track animals and make a dog VTuber. I'd fucking watch that. Does that mean you're going to rap? No, I don't rap. Why do I keep going back to my homepage? You'd think I'd learn at some point not to do that, but I never do. Currently seeing Valorant masterpiece on my screen. Terrible take. I mean, I think this is ironic, right? Like every masterpiece is a cheap copy because isn't Counter-Strike getting its new? Isn't our new Counter-Strike game coming out or something for the first time in like ever? It's instinct to go to the homepage. Hey Mino, how you going? It is. I get like so sidetracked and like I start autopiloting on my PC and I'm like, let's click my notifications. Let's go to my homepage. Let's, you know, start I do the same thing on tier lists, man. When I get sidetracked in a side tangent, I just start dropping people in random categories while I'm going and I'm like talking about something and then 10 minutes pass and I'm like, what the fuck? What have I been doing? It's just, I think this is an ironic, I'd hope it's an ironic meme though. Although, I've never played CSGO, I'm gonna be honest. I played Valorant. I'm not very good at Valorant. I'm decent at Apex. Oh, we should play Apex streams. We should do some more Apex streams. I played it before. It was pretty good. I shouldn't say that, because then people tune and be like, bro, you're gold. Shut the fuck up. Especially when like Selene is a VTuber. Titanfall 2 is good, but there's nobody playing it. I can't play Titanfall 2. None of like, there's no player base. I cannot find a game. Oh, I might actually be able to do it now that I'm in the UK, though. In Australia, you couldn't find a Titanfall 2 game ever. Becoming more generalized VTuber by the... I know, I'm just... Sorry, hang on. I'm off somewhere. What else is there? Have you ever played Ark? I have Ark. I wanted to play it, and then I saw it was like 200 gigabytes, and I was like, no, my SSD is not big enough for that. I have like... I have 200 gigs free on one SSD and 125 gigs free on another. I do not have room for Ark. And I'm not putting it on a hard drive, or it will take 10 years to fucking load. News. That's what we're here for. The problem is, like, more expensive, like, M.2 SSDs are so, like, they're so expensive for bigger ones. Like, even to get a 2 terabyte one is, like, it's, like, triple the cost. It's fucking nuts. Let's see, we did that. Oh, Kawaii's having their 3D concert. Their tickets just went on sale. Whoever just said Titanfall belongs to 2015, I'll find out where you live. Titanfall is an amazing game. I'm so sad that it didn't get as much attention as it... Like, it is like kind of a cult classic. Well, not a cult classic, but it has a very strong fan base, but I think it came out at the same time as like Battlefield and COD. And it is so sad because like it was such a good game. It's so much better than like every other FPS, man. The movement in it is just God. Anyway, yeah, Kawaii's doing their 3D concert ticket sale, which is in LA. I think it's actually like the day, but it's the 1st of July, and the Hololive concert, I think, is the 2nd. Okay, the Hololive page isn't loading. Okay. Yeah, July 2nd. So, YouTube Theatre, July 2nd, Hololive's having a concert, Hololive EN, and this is happening in the something theatre. What theatre is this happening in? Do not get me copyright struck. Don't do it. Don't. I don't know what theatre it's in, but El Rey Theatre. So 2 VTuber concerts happening in LA one day after the other. So if you're in Los Angeles, there you go. That's a thing you can do. Actually, you know what I've been thinking? Like, I looked this up the other day. There's something happening in England somewhere, like a convention, and I was like, I can go to those now. Wild. I'm debating whether I want to go to TwitchCon or not. I've never been to a convention, but I don't know if I'd even enjoy it. There's too many people. Breaking news, something is happening in England. I think it was like a VTuber related convention or something, and I was like, I can kind of go to those now. But yeah, so if you want if you're in LA, or if you're near, or if you can drive there you go. Although America's really big, it's always been weird to me. Like in America, you can drive for ages and still be in the same state. And you're still in America. Although I did live in Western Australia, so that's kind of hypocritical. Should at least try con. I am considering it. And TwitchCon this year is in Paris, which is close enough that I could like probably afford to go. And there's some VTubers there that I probably won't talk to, but that I could probably like get merch from and whatnot. But I don't do well with crowds and shit, you know. I might have been Comic-Con I was thinking of. But yeah, I don't know. I might go. I might go to try it out. Or I mean, I'd love to go to Offkai, but because that's actually a VTuber convention, but that's in like California. It's like fucking a bit far. I wouldn't be able to take a train. I looked it up because I was thinking about it. It is more expensive for me to fly. No, it is more expensive for me to take a train to France than it is to fly, which is nuts when you think about it. Like, how in the fuck can it cost more to go on a track than fly over the air? I don't get it, but it is that, it do be like that. I think a plane both ways would be like a couple £100, whereas like, or maybe like £100, something like that, whereas a train is way more. There are no conventions in Australia. Any conventions in Australia are in Sydney, which for reference, the distance between Perth, where I lived, in Sydney is about the same as like from here to America, I'm pretty sure. 2 hours away from Paris. Train is €60. I pay 6. I feel like that's illegal. EmuCon. For the 6. Actually, there is a weird amount of Australian VTubers, isn't there? Proportionally. Although, again, we're on a tangent. I always forget how many people live in Australia. Because, like, Scotland is always, to me, felt like a more populated country. But then I looked it up. Scotland only has 5 million people. Australia has like 22. Which is, so there's like 4 times as many Australians as there are Scottish people. Yeah, but the thing is, all the Australia cons happen in like Sydney or Canberra, and it's so fucking far away. What else was there? Oh, the new Hololive guidelines. We should probably talk about that. I keep forgetting some people watch on mobile, and then the little hearts pop up sometimes because people hit the little emote. If you're on mobile, hit one of the emotes. I want to see them. Do it. Do it. You won't. Do it. I fucking dare you. I triple dog dare you. Do it. Do it. Oh, the hundreds and the hearts and the blushy smiley faces. Not you. You guys are on fucking... You're on PC. I was talking to the people who make the little emotes fly past my screen. It pleases the brain. I don't know if you guys see them. I just see like a stream of hearts and party poppers and hundreds and stuff flying by. We don't? Ha! Only for me. Hello, I'm on mobile. Thank you, cashier. I'm actually curious. Okay, while I find this Hololive guidelines things, I'm going to do a poll, right? How many guys are on... How many guys of you are on mobile? And how many of you aren't? I'm gonna do a poll. I'm kind of curious. I'm not gonna lie. Because I think, like... Why is my chat lagging? My poll has failed. I can't see chat anymore. Chat, you're hidden from me. Chat, I can't see you anymore. Chat, I can't... You're... Come back. I miss you. Chat, I can't actually see you anymore. Oh, there we go. It's fine. I had to refresh the page. Mars. Is that a sticker?
And I'm fuck you.
It's a super chat. Oh, it's just what happens when... Oh, so you can super chat like a sticker thing. Huh, cool. Thank you for super chat, Mars. Tablet's count as mobile? Yeah, well, unless your tablet is strapped to the fucking floor. Yes. He took his meds. Oh god, you're all just voices in my head. Have it open both. Double the watch time. Let's go. Bro, that's a fucking strat right there. You just tell all your viewers, hey, open me up on mobile and open me up on desktop. And I'll get triple the viewers. Streamers hate this one trick. Infinite viewers. Don't actually do that. I don't think it works. I actually don't know. Lopi is the loudest voice. Outsource the work to our click farm. I scream. Yes, Lopi, I'm well aware that you scream. I have watched your streams. Very entertaining. Very loud. I should do the compliments for you on the YouTube stream. That way more people see them. If you weren't there, we built a shrine to Lopi on the Minecraft server because people redeemed the compliment redeem. Which makes me have to compliment one person. And then... everyone redeemed compliment for Lopi, so I had to build a shrine in her honor. It was great. Anyway, God, this is Hololive, please. Why did you choose white as one of your main colors? God, I fucking hate it. Oh, my live stream is
And I'm
gone.
fuck
Penumbral fuck you.
Thank you for the donation, Micro. Fuck you too. Why does my control panel keep, like, disappearing? Oh, the bot works. Oh, I can do my Twitch. I can plug myself. I feel like plugging yourself on your own stream is, like, weird. Time to make a Numi shrine. To be fair, we did put Numi's head on the shrine, and Lopi's head, and a few other heads. We kind of collected them. It was a bit weird. Anyway, here's the new... Well, I say new. Honestly, these guidelines are more like... This should really be common sense at this point, right? It's not... It's more like... It's the kind of shit you'd say to, like, a kindergartner as, like, basic decency rules, but, they plug themselves on Orange Twitch. Oh, Orange Twitch. Truly the most based of platforms. Where love exists, so does hate. It's perfectly natural, considering that each one of us has come up in a different environment. What is obvious to one may not be obvious to another, and different shows up in all kinds of ways. Will you ever go back to the good old days of making VTuber humiliation videos? My last video was a VTuber humiliation video. If you're talking about specifically dunking on one VTuber, I don't know. I might make a VTuber slander video at one point. The problem with a VTuber slander video is that I wouldn't want to be too...
Fuck you.
Fuck you too, Lopi.
Fuck you.
Anonymous. Was that you again, Micro? It says anonymous. Was that you again? And you forget to put your fucking name? Why don't I believe you? I actually originally found you through the Numi videos. A lot of people did. A lot of people liked the Numi saga. It's autofilled. Who is it then? Which one of you anonymous motherfuckers just said fuck you? Own up. Right now. Anonymity isn't a thing in the modern age. I will find you. Not me. Drino, why don't I believe you? Mars, I know that one was you. Thank you for the super chat. I can see you in chat. You will never know. It's probably Drino.
Penumbral, fuck you.
Fuck you. Guess who?
Drino again. It's definitely Drino. It has to be Drino. Thank you for the 420. That's definitely Drino. Drino is the only person that would... Actually, no, I was going to say he's the only person that would throw money at me just to make me angry, but that's actually the opposite. Everyone who fucking super chats on this channel does so to increase my rage. It's not me, I only donate 500 Gs. I just don't trust you anymore. Actually, to be fair, Drino, I don't think Drino... has Drino ever lied to me?
No wrong again.
Fuck. Okay, so it's not Micro, it's not Drino. Mars? It's gotta be... No, Mars is... I don't know. Anonymous, thank you for the 420. Oh, I need to eat.
Penumbral, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Totally hammered Drino. I knew it. I fucking knew it, Drino, you lying bitch. I knew it.
Fuck you.
Skill issue.
Don't say skill issue as an anonymous. Alright, let me think. I'm being framed. Let me think. Who has low enough standards to give me money? Don't say skill issue. Lopi protect me. Lopi ain't protecting shit, man. It's Lopi. She's like 4 foot nothing. What's she gonna protect you from? Chihuahuas? Chihuahua? Mars, I see that super chat. No you. I'm getting a preemptive no you done. Taller than you? I don't think so. Mars, I hope that super chat doesn't play. I hope you get fucked by the YouTube shit. Never mind.
Your mom, haha.
Yeah, well. At least my mom loves me. Probably. Maybe? I don't know. Aiden, thank you for the super chat. Is that just a peach?
Penumbra, fuck you.
I didn't know you could just send a peach. Anyway, let's get through the fucking news, man. We've been sidetracked so long. So far. Lopi, your fuck yous always sidetrack the stream. I need to spice in some other VTuber clips that aren't defamatory against me. It's a super sticker. How? Yeah, love exists, hippie bullshit, whatever. While we strive to build a culture loved by all, we're also aiming to create a world where everyone accepts that we all have different thoughts and values. This is a new stream. It was meant to be. Hey Venom, welcome in. We're off topic. Who'd have thought? Believe it's important to not force those values onto others, attack them and try to remove them from the spotlight, but rather accept those differences between us in order to make real confident...
Fuck you.
How terrible anyway, bring the penumbral. How was your day back?
Mars... I'd have to ask Numi if she was okay with it, and I don't...
Penumbra, fuck you.
I don't think your mom would if she knew that you're a cringe VTuber.
Okay, fuck you. My mum doesn't know that I'm a VTuber, and I'm not going to tell her.
Skill issue also fuck you LLLLLLLLL.
Micro, I know that one was you, you fucking asshole. I don't know who the anonymous is. I'm going to have to fucking... I'm going to have to, like, fucking interview each and every one of you in private DMs. Needed to pay 3 more euros for that shit. Mr. Rocket League Pro. Yeah, don't just spam LLLL. Shut the fuck, Lopi, stop encouraging them. Not the L underscore bullshit. Get that shit out of here. My mum does think I'm a Rocket League Pro. It's good though, because I won that tournament, that crab game tournament the other day. When it arrives, I can like take a picture of it and show it and be like, hey mum, look, I really am a pro. I won it. I won shit in a tournament. Thumbs up. Believable story, right? She'll never fucking know. Stop the L underscore. If you don't know, T, L underscore is a thing where if you put it in TTS, it's like one of the longest messages you can make, whilst also having L in it. So people do it a lot. It's a pain. Oh, you do? Oh, you just put a question mark at the end. My audience.
I am going to have sex with this female flame atronach from Oblivion.
Yo, the flame atronach from Skyrim do be kinda bad though. Bro. A based taste dagger. Thank you for the super chat, man. Oh, wait, from Oblivion. Wait, hang on. I don't know what the one from Oblivion looks like. Hang on. I don't know about that one, Chief. Look at this one. That's what you want.
So LLLLLLLLL or L underscore 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 L underscore.
Neither, please, thank you. I love those fucking Dagoth AI videos though. The ones where Dagoth is like fucking AI generated saying some dumb shit. I can't even tell. The worst thing about it being anonymous is I can't tell if it's one fucking person fucking with me or if it's like multiple of you pissing me off. In order to make real confident strides towards VShojo, we have created these guidelines as common language of this new era of fandom in hopes we can be a guidepost for you all. Support team.
I am obliged to say I love my son.
Penumbral's mum donated $2. You
Wait, are we torturing streamer with sound alerts?
No, we're not. My mum doesn't even know what Twitch is, really. There's no fucking shot she managed to make a Stream Elements donation. That is a gaslight. Shut the fuck up. Success is not something to be taken for granted during market doors will go. There may be times when things don't go well or when it takes time to improve. As such, At such times, instead of focusing on the fails, we should encourage our favorites by saying, hang in there, tomorrow will be better. This is very kindergarten-esque of like, hey, chin up, champ, or like business speak, but I get what they're going for. Once they finally achieve the goal, praise them, saying, congratulations, good job. Watch over them. New challenges take tremendous amount of courage. Your favorites gain great strength when you say, I like this about them. So when they try something new, they always have to wonder if you accept what they're trying to do, which means very active trying takes a far bigger amount of courage than anyone could ever imagine. These attempts will become your favorites' footsteps towards something new, towards a new side of them. Please watch over them so they may shine even brighter on new stages and new frontiers. Flame Actronauts got me up to acting up at the real beauties of the Spriggans. I don't want splinters, man. No thank you. Chat's always bully streamers. One day streamers are going to fight back. We're going to come together and unite and make a union. The whole fan base really needs to be talked about like they're children, especially Chumbuds. Chumbuds do be... the Chumbuds are... Need some help, man. Respect them. Everyone has thoughts and values of their own. We believe that your forms of love and support are as varied as you are. However, we also believe that your desire to support your favourites and whatever they do is the same and just as strong as ours. Chumbuds built different, like in a worse way. Chat, Penubro's getting bullied. We should support him. Tomorrow will be better to Penubro. Yeah, can you guys do this? Like, support them. Watch over them. Respect them. Hey, as a Chumbud, I take offense to that. I keep it sane mostly. Sane by Chumbud standards is... Chumbuds are built wrong. When's the last time Gura streamed, actually? Is she streaming regularly now, or...? I know she did the girl talk thing where she submitted the fucking, like, anal beads thing. You got this, buddy. Don't let chat get you down. Support your downfall. Smurf didn't catch you live. I'm so sorry, Joanne. I also just probably butchered your name. Is it Juan or Juan? It's Juan, right? Probably. Gura did what? Did you not see that stream? She streamed 2 weeks ago and then she streamed a month ago. Yeah, so she's still pretty irregular. Chin up, little buddy. Very, very little buddy. Okay, fuck you. Hey, Juan. Here you go. I hope I said your name right. Everyone who... we went through this. You may encounter opinions that differ from your own perspectives. Instead of disrespecting them, please respect them and understand they're just different. We want you to all to calmly accept such differences and respect not only your favourites, but also yourself and other members of the community. This is Hololive sitting us down and be like, hey, can you stop being such a bag of fucking assholes every time something happens, please? Short jokes. Yeah, so funny. Oh, it's 50-50 on the poll. Interesting. Pennies to keep it short. Fuck's sake. I like this being you getting clowned on. Thank you, David. Go back to the Bible. Your cooperation is essential for us to continue to provide opportunities for a challenge to achieve their dreams. We hope to create a new aspect of Hololive production together with the fans as friends to support each other, but even beyond your... I'm trying to read too fast. Holy shit. What the fuck? Denied. Who gifted me? Who was it? Hey, Sororian. Here you go. With talent, supporters, and production hand in hand, let's aim for a community we build together. This is a very, like, passionate, like, let's do this together, my nakama. Together, we can win this. I love all of you, but, like, in reality, people that are going to be angry aren't going to listen to this. I don't think this is actually going to help anyone ever. People that were going to follow these guidelines are going to follow them. People that aren't weren't. This doesn't do anything. I honestly don't think. It's similar to, like, you know, when a streamer or like a content creator says, like, don't send harassment their way, don't send death threats their way, you know, I don't want you to harass them. It never works, right? Because ultimately, people that were willing to do that shit beforehand are still going to be willing to do that shit. Giving the disclaimer isn't help. Yeah, people who are willing to follow these guidelines don't need to be told, like, these aren't specific rules, like, don't do this, don't do that. This is like basic human decency, right? It's covering them so that if someone gets banned, they can point to that. I'm pretty sure there's already rules in it though. But these are just like basic decency things, and I think most people that, like, you shouldn't need to be told this, right? You shouldn't need to be told these things. These should just be like basic fucking human knowledge. If you do need to be told these things, I'm highly doubtful they're going to change your opinion.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Fair, but I do support your downfall.
Fuck you, Anonymous. You said the same thing as Lopi. That's an L. That's a cringe. Anyone who says something similar to Lopi is immediately L_ratio. Get fucked. I've seen some Zoomers these days. Common decency isn't. That's true. Fucking Zoomers, man. Get them out. Ban them all. Get out of my stream. I think I'm technically a Zoomer, which is probably my worst trait. It does show support from the management to the streamers, but Hololive management has always been pretty supportive, to be honest, right? Like Hololive as a company is generally pretty supportive towards their talents and their goals and what they want to do, which is in contrast to Niji, obviously, which seems to be constantly fighting their talents to not do shit. So being bullied while talking about anti-bully guidelines, yeah, there's a certain sort of cynical humor to it all, isn't there? Zoomers creating the downfall of cause the downfall of our species by creating penumbra. I am the harbinger of the end times. Let's see. I did that. I guess the only things left is the new teasers for the new Phase Invaders and what's it called? Idol Yen. So I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know if you're have to head out. Had a great time. Glad I was finally stuck around for a bit longer. Hey, thanks for dropping by, David. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Even though I think I've went off on about 15 side tangents and barely actually covered the news today. But then again, what else is new? This is why I covered the serious shit at the beginning, because like that's when I'm actually focused and dialed in. I have like an hour. I have like an hour of brain power to use. After that, I start just like going somewhere else. My brain just kind of wanders. Kind of hard not hitting pen with that giant head. My head is normal size. Shut the fuck up. RIP timestamps. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I'll see if I can do it after stream. I'll blame the generation that birthed Zoomers for not teaching the kids. I could never be part of the problem. So, yeah. There's Idol's new gen, which apparently, drawing inspiration from slice of life genre, our second generation will immerse you in the boundless, captivating adventures that lie within ordinary daily life. Prepare to experience the extraordinary and the everyday. One timestamp waffle. First of all, they look very short. I'm gonna just say that. Apart from maybe this last one, all of them look tiny, which is on brand for Idol, to be fair. Is the MC server on fire yet? The MC server was... Wait, what happened to the MC server? Oh, I don't know. It's probably still on fire, let's be honest. So you could be one of them. Fury, I'm going to find you and throw you into the sun. I mean, yeah, of course they look cute. They're fucking VTubers. They're always cute. So I don't know what the taking inspiration from slice of life anime genre, especially considering like they seem kind of supernatural at first, right? Like with the fire and the things. So I don't know if they're like, I don't know if they're all just toonies. I think I quote tweeted them that. I was like, please for the love of God be all toonies. Because I'm like, I kind of want them to be, well, slice of life normally would be like, imply like a normal like high school girl or something, not, I don't know. Are they sharks? There's a key there. We already have a key. Oh no, I guess Kiki is AN. Are we having another key VTuber? She looks like she's water-based though. But then, okay, so it's blue, which I thought was water-based, but then she has leaves inside of her. Whereas this one is like pink, which I thought was like autumn, but it's actually surrounded by like sea creatures. So this one's water. This one's like leaves and keys and trees. This one is... Oh, we don't have much for this one, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the middle one is. It's like a... There's diamonds and there's stars. I have no idea. Hey Jesse, how you going? Slice of life moments from the school's VTuber club. Oh god. Oh god. I just made me realize there's probably going to be VTuber clubs in the fucking future, isn't there? When I think slice of life, I think K-On. So, I don't know. And then there's this one which is like plussies. I'm not entirely sure. And then this one seems magical, like an Oni or a demon. This one's like a fish girl. This one's, I don't know, nature-y. I don't know what these middle two are. Her bell with a big head. She is very bell-shaped, isn't she? Hey, don't worry about it, Van. It's fine. We went off topic a lot. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, Slice of Life's kind of lose their luster once you're past the high school phase, because then it makes it seem like all the important things only happen in Slice of Life. So, wait, you've been cooking? Who let Van cook? Van Cook sounds like an ancient artist. Sounds like the kind of thing like, this was drawn by Van Cook in the year 20 something, whatever. Actually, no, that's not ancient. Whatever. I'm dead. So typical stream. Yeah, fair. Nurse style character. Is purple nursey? Is that? I don't think I'd ever trust a VTuber to be responsible for my healthcare. I'm gonna be real with you. Actually, I cooked. I don't have any food in my house. I have milk. No, I don't have milk. I had to eat. This morning, I had Rice Krispies. I poured sugar in my Rice Krispies. I realized I didn't have milk. So I just ate dry Rice Krispies with sugar. Which is not the most, not the most healthy of dinners or breakfasts that I will admit, but I meant to go out to the shop, but I forgot. I don't have any bread either. What do I have? Oh, I have fish fingers. I have fish fingers in my freezer. I can have those. Okay, we're good. It's been a fun stream. Goodbye. You need a responsible roommate. Well, my mum's going to be moving in with me for a little while while she gets her feet, set when she moves back to the Britain. When she moves back to the Britain. So I'll have that. What was the... I cooked hot dogs yesterday, and by that I mean I shoved them in a pan and boiled them. What? I'm gonna need to... Are you not right now in the Down Under? Nah, I moved to Britain. It was a while back, so I went on a break for a little while. You have the diet of a 12-year-old. I had hot dogs and beans. They're so fucking good. Hot dogs and beans is great. Hot dogs and beans is fucking amazing. Shut up. I saw this picture the other day that was like, British food is so like trash. It was like a box of like waffles and beans and like, whatever it is, like, just like a typical like potato scones and whatnot. And I was like, it's great. Where's the rice or bread? I didn't have any bread or rolls, so just hot dog. What you do is you get hot dogs. You get them in a tin. That's going to make people mad. I just know it's going to make people mad. Tinned hot dogs. Mum collab stream. My mum does not know I'm a VTuber. My mum thinks I'm a professional Rocket League streamer, and I am not going to break that immersion. So I got hot dogs in a tin, yes, and I know some people shit on hot dogs in a tin, man. They're like, oh, you can't get hot. It's fucking fine. They taste nice. And you pour them in a pan, and then you boil them. And then you get beans and you put them in a microwave, and then you put them together and you cut them up and they're great. So you're going to stream Rocket League for a while? Yeah, I'm going to have to stream Rocket League for the next 2 months while she's here just to sell the bit. A mum collab would be so funny. My mum does not understand the internet. She does not get the internet. If she moves in, she'll know. I know, but like we can live under the illusion that she doesn't. Why doesn't she know? Because I'm not fucking telling her that I'm an anime person. You kidding me? Pot noodles are goated as well. I'm actually good at Rocket League. I hit Champ 3 the other day, which is it's pretty good by Rocket. It's not like amazing, but it's like this third highest rank. It's not bad. Shut up. That's why I used it, because like if it ever came down to it, I could actually feasibly sell that I was somewhat decent at the game. Anyway, the last bit of news before we wrap up, because dear God, this stream has been been off topic. My mum doesn't even know what a VTuber is, so she wouldn't even know. She would look it up though, and then she'd probably stumble across someone like, I don't know, Project Melody.
Your breakfast defends corn, blood for the blood god, and milk for the cornflakes.
Milk for the cornflakes. Look, thank you for the tip, Anonymous, again. My breakfast is fine. You leave my breakfast alone. I'm great at food. Oh yeah, she'd find like Numi and Namusi and the Moans and Like, bro, I can. What if my mum stumbles across like my own thigh tier list one day? I'm just gonna have to fucking end it. I have to end it all. I can't like. Here, for context, right? My mum said that I was too old for Naruto when I was 14. If I tell her that at like 23 I am talking about anime people on the internet, she will fucking disown me, right? I will no longer have a mother, right? I will have a disappointed, like, old woman. Don't tell her I called her old either or she'll fucking kill me. It'd be funny though. It'd be funny for everyone that isn't me. Anyway, Phase Invaders. I think our 3 of them are going to be at Off-Kai. Lopi, you're at Off-Kai as well, aren't you? If I remember correctly. So I found some VTubers called Bungalow and Limmy. Do you like them? No, absolutely not. Ignore them, mum. This is important. So we got 3. Blaze Donut. Amazing stuff. Side effects might include dizziness, anxiety, and heart palpitations. So, got 3 Phase Invaders as well. In person too. Ooh, disgusting. As a real human? Ugh. Pretty excited for Off-Kai. They wrote me into an Ara contest. Oh, you're so fucked. Oh, you're so fucked. Oh, I'm gonna clip the shit out of that. Please tell me someone has to record it. One of you is going to Off-Kai. You have to record it. You have to record it. Please, I will give you a cola. I will give you VIP on my Twitch. I don't care. Please, I need it. That's not ammunition, that's a fucking armory. That is like a nuke. I need it. I need it, and then I can make it a sound alert. I can make it a sound alert. Yeah. Yes. Payback. Payback. It's over. It's over. Away my payback for all the times you've called me short. For what? For all the times you've called me short. And for fucking up my shrine yesterday. And for just existing as a pink-haired bunny girl. You know how I hate them. When is it? I wish I was going to Off-Kai. It's in fucking California. Fuck. How much is a flight to California? Hang on. How much? I could probably sell my kidney. How much does a kidney go for? Kidney sell for Google. In India, a kidney fetches around $20,000.
Fuck you.
I am new.
Welcome, lol. Okay, welcome. I am new. How you going? Thank you for the super chat. I reckon so. A kidney would get me there. I think that's worth it, right? Put it down as a business expense. I could get on, claim tax on it. I know your first chat is a super chat. That's kind of based. I'm not gonna lie.
Penumbra, fuck you.
I'll drop a receipt for backhola chow in the Discord. Eat literally 2 cans plus meat on rice.
Oh, sounds nice. If you really want to just sell both, who's gonna say no? That's true. I could sell both my kidneys. I don't need to though. The one flight, the kidney would cover the flight and the hotel cost. I'll have to look into that. Or I could sell my liver. My liver's fucked anyway. Nobody will know. I don't really need it. I'm gonna need to get a new liver at some point anyway. So like, if I sell it early, I get a head start on it. And then I also get the money to go to Off-Kai. I'm thinking, I'm cooking. Y'all let me cook. I've got this shit on lock. It's true, I'm Scottish. What about the round way? Will one kidney cover the round trip? That's why I have a second kidney. Duh. I don't want to recommend wanting a Scottish liver. Anyway, are we done? We got so fucking off topic. Better sell it here in Europe. Yeah, I should probably sell both at once and then just to get the down payment. The second kidney is Luffy's. I'll just steal someone's when I'm there, it's fine. Yeah, America. Actually, no, surely selling it in America is a good deal because American healthcare is fucking overpriced. People pay like 200 grand for a kidney in America. Although the cost of the operation would probably nullify it. Anyway, what were we doing? Where are we? Who are we? Who are you? Who am I? What the fuck is going on? Are we done? I think we're done. My feet is bouncing. I'm fucking hyper. I don't know why I'm so hyper. I think the thought of Lopi's fucking Ara Ara contest has like spiked my adrenaline. Man, this is the one time I've ever wished I lived in America. I'll fucking fight you. Hard to do that without a kidney. And also, I'll just get you saying Ara Ara on my phone and play it as like a deterrent. It'll be great. Ara Ara doesn't work with a Scottish voice, a Scottish accent. It just sounds like I'm fucking... It sounds like I'm a dog. It doesn't work. Also, I'm a guy. Guys don't do Ara Ara. It's not the thing. You have to put on a mummy voice. Oh my god. That's not a mummy voice. That's a Valley Girl voice. What is... When girls do mummy voices, they just go lower, but I can't really go lower. I'm at my lowest. Penum dog. Valley Girl mummy. Oh my god, I had a child at 16. My life is falling apart. Yeah, I don't have a very deep voice, Drino. Rub it fucking in. I am also at my lowest mentally, that's true. And girls have more room to go lower. Guys have the falsetto, which is like that. I don't know what the fuck that noise was. What am I doing? What the fuck is this stream? The fuck am I? What is happening? Surprisingly good at the Valley Girl accent. It's in my DNA.
Family means no one gets left behind.
I don't actually know. I'm fucking gone, man. Do you need help? I always need help. Take your meds.
This stream is called a fever dream.
Yeah, thank you, Van. It is definitely a fever dream. It's meant to be a sexy thing, so you have a disadvantage. Are you saying I'm not sexy? I could fuck your mum. Don't test me. I will do it. He's beginning to believe. It's the... I think... It's a surprisingly easy noise to make. You just like put your tongue at the top of your mouth. We finished with the news. I'm kind of just chilling. I don't know. Cease. No. Nor. Did you take your meds today, Pen? I haven't taken my meds in months. Voice acting lessons. Let's go. I'm a voice actor. Are you watching Oshinoko? Oshinoko is good. I read the manga though, so I didn't get this surprise and the twist and whatnot. Pen, I have your IP, I'll DDoS you. And then what? What's your actual threat? Oh wait, DDoS means kicking me off the internet, doesn't it? Don't do that. It is good. I fucking love it. My favorite thing about the show is that it like links you up with the twins so well, and so that when the big twist happens, you feel it as much as they do. It's fucking great writing. Who should we raid before I go any more insane? I remember when I used to be nervous before streams. And I used to try and make sure I always said shit and didn't do any weird things because I was like, oh no, I don't want to embarrass myself. And now I'm here fucking acting like goddamn Stitch. Sounds like less Stitch and more like some stitch your tongue to your kidneys. New voice unlocked? I should try that. What other voices can you do? I can't really do any voices. I'm gonna be real. You can donate just I'm literally just go, hey, don't worry about it. You don't have nobody has to donate anything. It's I appreciate every super chat, except the ones from whoever Anonymous is, because he keeps telling me to fuck off. But I appreciate any super chat you can give, but don't feel pressured to. I am also I've also been in middle school once. I know it's hard to believe that this big strong boy was once small, but it is true. Who raid? Who me? Who raid me? Raid? Shadow Legends. I feel like someone weak short man, always small. Yeah, well, at least I'm not doing an Ara contest, Luffy. Oh my god, guys.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Forkov, not anon.
Fork off, not anon. Thank you, Marsh. Look, guys. Look at this stream. Spider-Man home. Wait, what the fuck happened to my stream? What the fuck are these thumbnails? Where am I? What is this? What has happened? What? Hello? Where am I? Where have I gone? I'm scared.
Low P greater than pen. Also
Fuck you, Anon. What the where am I? What has happened? What are kids watching nowadays? Why are 1.3k watching Wild Anime's gameplay compilation? Why is this the same fucking title? Spider-Man Homecoming versus Spider-Man No Way Home. And then it's this. What is happening? There's my stream. That's the most cringe thing I've seen yet. Let's get off. Let's not get off. Let's get off the page. Where am I from? I'm from Scotland. I'm for Scotland, land of the free, home of the brave. We're all fucking alcoholics here. My stream does belong. Who raid? Who raid? Jaden. No, I don't really know Jaden. You guys know anyone? You guys have any recommendations? Brain has left chat. Himimiya Ree's birthday. What is she doing? Oh, she is.
He did.
Oh, they're doing a collab.
But he also...
It's a phase collab. I don't like interrupting collabs. It makes me feel weird. Why can't I send a Scottish flag? Because it's not real. It's a conspiracy made up by the government.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Jaden raid fork you.
I don't know Jaden though. I don't know why she's even in my like raid things. I guess because I'm sub to her. Just raid her anyway. I don't like raiding collabs. It's weird. I feel like I'm that weird friend that's like, hey, include me too. I'm here. Hello. Talk about me. Let's raid me. Let's raid myself. Could raid Sheena from FaZe. Sheena's also live. Yeah, Shana's the unicorns that figures, that's true. Cool, I can't raid, you can't raid corpos. Corpos do not let, typically don't let you in. Otherwise I'd raid fucking Gavis. Sheena's playing Devil May Cry. You guys want to watch someone play Devil May Cry? Other than Nina or Kiara. They have raids enabled. Have I raided Nija before? I can't remember who I raided. You guys want to watch someone play Devil May Cry 3? 3. I've never played it. I've never played any of the Devil May Cries. Oh yeah, I did raid Nita. Have I raided Celine before? I may have. I did raid Nina, I remember.
take pictures of girls within a certain age range, if you know.
What the fuck did I just click onto? Hello? What? Sheena, what are you cooking, my girl? Hello? What? What? Huh? Huh?
Circles. Then by the time you reach 20, they're like, nah, you're too old. And
Huh? Wait. Sheena, you good? You're not gonna get me in trouble, are you, if I raid into you? Radar, I want to hear this. Okay, I guess we're going. I kind of need to hear the end of this. What is she cooking? Let's go. She's definitely a phase member. All right, let's go see what the fuck is happening. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for all the support, even though most of it was to tell me to fuck you. Not tell me to fuck. You know what I meant. I'll see you guys Tuesday for the tier list stream that's definitely not late. Shut up. Don't let her cook take her gas away. Alright, bye. I'm sorry the stream got so... I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I think it's because I slept like a good amount last night, so I'm actually full energy. I need to remember to not sleep, or I get unhinged. I'm very sorry. I will be more dead inside next stream, I promise. Goodbye.